I don't know. What should we do? You want to talk about the PlayStation Classic real quick? They announced a list of games.
It looks crappy.
What do you think, Ship? They going to sell like a fair number of these, or
I have one on I have one on pre-order.
Yeah, but not you. I'm talking about the.
But
masses.
I can't even know. Like,
you don't want to play Cool Borders 2?
That's okay. I'm fine with
that
Cool
game
Borders
is a good game.
too.
I love that game.
That's fine. I don't want to play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
What about
the PlayStation 1 version?
I like Intelligent Cube. That's a good game.
Intelligent Cube's good. Like, some of this stuff is fine. Like, I understand. Like, a Cool Borders game on there, sure, that's fine.
Grand Theft Auto is cool.
Grand Theft
It's
Auto.
the first one though, top down.
Yeah, that's fine. It's cool to see.
It's a Rockstar game. It has no fast travel.
But that's a fine title on there. I could see somebody sitting down and playing that.
I like Siphon Filter. When that game came out, I was like, "This is what games are. This is the future of video games."
You know what you're not going to like in 2018?
Playing Siphon Filter.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Without any type of analog stick, I'm gonna be like, "What is going on here?"
Right. So I mean, there's good games on here. You got Metal Gear Solid. You have Mr. Driller, Oddworld. So it's not terrible. I don't think.
I don't know.
It's just these are the games that were on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not.
It's a honestly, that's a generation that I kind of skipped altogether. I never owned a PlayStation 1.
Right.
So.
The only way you can do better than this is to put more than 20 games on it, really.
Right.
Like there's not a whole lot on here that you're like, that's a real dud. I don't understand. I think Ridge Racer Type 4 is an odd one.
Ridge Racer.
Too bad they couldn't get a Parappa game on there.
Was that PlayStation 1?
Yeah, it's definitely two of them.
Or
right?
Jammer.
Jammer and
I know there's probably licensing.
I think it's because of the timing issues. They've never quite figured that out.
I have that on my PlayStation 4 though.
Yeah,
sure,
but it doesn't work.
It doesn't work well.
No, it's lousy, but I have it.
The timing on it is bad.
I can't even play it.
Yeah. But I mean I could list a bunch of games I'd rather have on here than some of this stuff, but it's not a super bad list.
It just seems like I don't know that this has the same nostalgia factor that the Nintendo stuff has, and it's priced higher.
Well, and it's not. I don't know. It's not. I wouldn't say it's the top tier. Like some of this stuff, like Destruction Derby and Battle Arena to Shinden.
Visually,
fine,
does it?
But
is it hard to watch? That's the other thing. Like I feel like the old Nintendo games visually held up better than those PlayStation 1 games hold up.
I hear what you're saying. It's more it's more art. It's more artistic. It's like it's like drawn sprites and stuff instead of.
And this is going to be a little bit more
boxes.
muddy. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of shapes.
Yep. So I can see that kind of being hard to go back to.
Who's playing that Rainbow Six? Come on. Who's playing?
No one. It's walking in the mud.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six for the PlayStation 1. A bad version of that game in 1996 or whatever we were playing this thing. Where's Frogger at? Where's my man Frogger?
Where's Bushido Blade?
Yeah. I mean, Tony Hawk is a pretty big miss here.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, but that I could see that game still being playable.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's the kind of game that I feel would still be playable.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Devil Dice. That was a great game. There's a bunch to choose from here. It's just
sure.
I'm surprised they didn't put like one of the One Extreme games or whatever like on there. Like it's not a great game. I'm just surprised it's not on here.
Right.
They should have gone for some synergy and had that Spider-Man game on there.
Are there any Activision games on this list?
I don't think so.
I don't see any Activision. I don't see any Midway, right?
Nope.
So
They could have put Midway Arcade Treasures Volume 1 in there. It would be bunch of games within the games in the games. Feel like some Inception shit.
That would be good.
But I mean, you're missing the Mortal Kombat's on here. The list is like so large that they could put out different versions of this thing.
And I still wouldn't want it.
I don't know. I can't decide on this.
Wouldn't you rather just have like a PlayStation toaster?
Okay, I'm listening.
Something like that for like $30.
So what? It like makes toast that has the PS sign in it?
I don't know. Whatever. Like, it's just I'm talking about like a piece of plastic that looks like the PlayStation and it has some other function besides playing old PlayStation games.
Oh, like you open up the lid and it's like a waffle maker?
Sure. I mean, or it's the shower head or teapot. I don't know. Just seems like those things, people would be more interested in them and the margins are better.
Do you know what the one game on this list I don't actually own is? I'm looking at my PlayStation games right now.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I own 19 out of the 20 games on this thing. So I guess I got to get this so I can play that.
Yeah.
I think your
life will be complete.